I don't know. And hello everyone. Please wait us to for the we'll start in a minute about Rohingya refugees.
Is it mainly for Muslims?
It's mainly for general audience. So there you go. On Facebook we are live as well. So we go back to here, and there you go. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everyone. As you know, today we have run Sheffield 10K, and one of my colleagues, Mani Hussein, Mani Hussein from London, and by trade, what are you doing in London?
I'm a health and safety consultant, but qualified as an engineer. I live in London with my family, and it was a privilege to run for this a very good cause for the Rohingya refugees camps. We had a discussion that we would raise £5,000, and in the end we decided it wasn't enough, because when you look at the footage coming through and the number of refugees coming through, even £25,000 is not enough.
Not enough, yeah. But I think for us, like local people, that
Sure.
is.
I mean, obviously, we do what we can to protest. You know, I went to the Myanmar embassy a couple of weeks ago to protest, which is all good stuff. The media, you know, uses that to raise the concerns, awareness. We write to the MPs, but something like this is very good because it's something we can actually do. By committing to a charitable cause like this, where you say we're going to run along with the national charities that run in Sheffield. It's a 10K race in Sheffield, and all walks of people are here, or we're here, representing all major and smaller charities, and it was nice to come here.
So just to clarify, you come from London, so it is 3 hour journey with the car?
Yeah, I mean, just to put it into perspective, the race started at 9:30. We needed to be here for 8 o'clock or thereabout to register and get ready. So it meant that we had to leave at 4 o'clock or thereabout.
Midnight.
So midnight. So 3:30 we got up, get ready, meet and drive. But you know, that's a small price to pay for when you think that the Rohingya people are crossing border between Burma and Bangladesh, and they're often having to walk in perilous conditions, hundreds of miles, being shot at, persecuted, chased, with nothing more than a few rags and few valuables they can take with the children, running to unknown area, crossing often dangerous seas, jungles, snipers, and probably had the family members torched, burnt, killed, raped. So compared to that, what we did is nothing. But it's a symbolic gesture.
And this is not a crisis emerged in the middle of like last month or something. It's like 30, 40 years, you know, they have been systematically persecuted.
Since 1971.
And because they are ethnic and, not ethnic actually, ethnically they are same as Burmese, but actually because they are Muslims, effectively, because of their religion.
Not all of them, by the way, the majority are Muslims, so it's also not, but that's not the point, they're human beings.
I thought, you know, there is an element of, being Muslim was a reason why they have been targeted as well.
That is certainly, there are a lot of geopolitics going on in that part, whether it's India, Buddhist, fundamentalists, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they are human beings, and human beings deserve to be treated with respect, given their freedom to live without being murdered and killed and torched. What makes this particular issue so painful when you see the footage is the pure brutality in which they're being ethnically cleansed.
Yeah.
It's nothing like it in certainly my lifetime. You know, maybe Kosovo, Bosnia war was something that came close to it, which we didn't see too much of at the time. But this is so blatant, and the world just stood still for a long time. And as you mentioned, this started in 1971, so it's not a new thing. This latest wave started a few months ago, in which 400,000 or more in that period came across as a desperate last measure because they're just being killed. But actually, if you look back since 1971, I think countries like Pakistan have taken 300,000 refugees, 800,000 in other parts of neighbouring countries. So actually a few million refugees have already left in the last few decades or longer. But it's not even the sort of numbers really, it's just the pure barbaric brutality in which they're being ethnically cleansed. And this world in 21st century, we're standing by, and it's frustrating. And any human being with any emotions and self-respect for humanity cannot just stand by. And that's one of the reasons that I was compelled to take up this race as one in many measures.
Before we come to